Pada suku pertama kita dah buat pengumuman peningkatan sebanyak 13% berbanding dengan 3 bulan yang pertama tahun lepas. CEO MIDA ada di sini, mungkin dia boleh memberi komitmen untuk peningkatan berapa banyak.
As you mentioned, 3.5% of last year.
Dia sasaran dia, ini sasaran dia. Sasaran dia 5% berbanding dengan tahun lepas. Tahun lepas jumlahnya 329 bilion ringgit, 329.5 bilion ringgit. Dia nak naik 5%. Tapi first quarter dia dah naik 13. So macam mana tu? So but for now officially is up 5%. We will review this based on the pipeline lah. But at the moment the 5% is berdasarkan biasanya ialah correlation dengan KDNK kita lah, because our GDP growth is around 4 to 5%, so we assume that the growth will be in line with the GDP growth, although I think it's a very conservative target so that they can achieve the target. So tapi tak apa, kita lihat, because there are a lot of things out of our control juga.
All three economic sectors.
Yeah, because it's based on 3 economic sectors including manufacturing. Yang soalan kedua ialah mengenai ringgit. So actually the ringgit ni ada 2 concern lah kalau kita ni pelabur. Satu ialah dia naik, satu ialah dia turun. Kalau dia, because dia bila kita nak, let's say I want to invest in Malaysia, in the stock market, capital market is different lah, because straight away I can buy the share, straight away I can buy the bond, and then if the currency strengthen or weaken, straight away I get impacted, and then my dividend income dan sebagainya. So this is where I'm talking about the 2, kalau FDI is the 2 things that they will be looking at. One is because when they decide to put in money, they will take 1 year. Kalau macam data center tu cepat sikit, some of the sector cepat sikit, but mostly is 2 to 2.5 years. So within that 2.5 years, of course, if that ringgit is not as strong, they benefit lah, because they are investing in Malaysia, so their cost of construction and all that is okay, be lower. In fact, if you do look at the labor cost dan sebagainya, however, they have to bring in the machines, that is in dollars. So then that will be offset by that. But it is a long term lah, it's 2.5 years. So the fluctuation tu, if it's over 2.5 years jatuh 10%, of course it will be a concern, right? Because most of the factories, there will be some cost in ringgit, some cost in US dollar, right? So net biasanya depending on the type of industries lah. Right, kalau industri itu menggunakan banyak barang import dari segi machinery, yes, they will be impacted. But having said that, this will all be offset by the export, because like export tu is in the US dollars. So oleh itu, kalau saya bercakap dengan pelabur-pelabur asing yang buat kilang dan bisnes di sini, dia kalau dia export dia tak risau sangat, because their export is in US dollar. Even so in net they actually benefiting lah sebenarnya. That's why we can see that our trade surplus actually helps, because we export more than we import. So they will be good. But this not the same for capital market lah. Okay, but for FDI for long-term investment, the answer is yes, because they still export in dollars. What they don't want to see is volatility, too much volatility. What they want to see, kalau stability but within a certain range is acceptable to them lah. So the digital and green will be key drivers of the economic growth when you look at the sectors, apart from the service sector lah, because service sector continues to be the key driver of economic growth. I think digital economy about 20+%, kan? 20, 23. 25 dah surpass kan? Our target is 25% of GDP, kan? Our target is 25.5% of GDP by the year 2025, tapi kita dah surpass that target for digital. For green, I'm not sure what was the numbers, because it covers quite a lot of sectors, kan?
Green, 305 billion by 2020. That is the long range target.
The target for green is 305 billion by 2030. But what is it in terms of GDP now? Belum lagi ada. We haven't calculated yet for the green. the define green tu, because it's quite broad. Tapi digital is the target masa keluar under the apa my digital punya target tu kan. My digital target preprint is 25.5.
Asalnya 22.6, but increased 25.5 by 2025. Now we achieve 23%.
Okay, so target is 25.5 by 2025. Now we are at 23. Now at 23 target. Asalnya target. Asalnya target. Okay, sini. Asalnya 22.6% by the year 2025. 22 point. Tapi kita dah sepas, so dia dah naikkan target tu kepada 25. Tapi sekarang ni kita kat 23. Sekarang kita kat 23. So of KD and K kan. Of KD and K.